Dave Covington. I've been working with bikes since the 90s pretty much. Right now I'm a fabricator, shop foreman, assembly, and pretty much anything that has to do with the customs I'm involved. I do a lot of designing, just about everything. And now I'm building complete custom bikes. I've probably been involved with probably at least 50 bikes. I started pretty much running the organization of the custom bikes, getting them together and keeping them in order and keeping them going for probably the last 3 years. And then I've probably built myself 3 or 4. It's all kind of off my ideas, and they've sold regularly by the time they're finished. And then Lucifer, the last one, I got pretty much cut loose on that one and did everything, wheels, oil tank, sheet metal, tires, handlebars, everything. And it's done really well so far. So I think we're going to try starting up a whole nother line, basically, of motorcycles based off some of the new stuff. After one time I went to Daytona, I really decided I wanted to be involved seriously. After, I'd see Jesse James and my dad's bikes. We'd see, actually when I got to where I was meeting like Arlen S. and people like that, I was even younger yet, but it just made it where I felt like I could really be a part of it, you know what I mean, instead of just someone kind of messing with bikes. So that was that. My dad was obviously a big influence because, like I said, since I can remember, I've been around it, so it's hard not to be. And then he used to do hot rods, so I've met like Boyd Covington, back when he was building Cadzilla. I've been to that shop. I've been to Dick Dean's shop and just a lot of places like that. So it's just almost been regular since I've been small. So it wasn't hard, actually. A lot of the stuff I'm doing has been done before. Some of it hasn't. But one thing is taking it and keeping it all to where it looks right together. And not like you got parts of one bike from another and another style added in. The hardest part probably is keeping it all the same, keeping the theme the same all the way through, and keeping it clean and finished. But one thing I think that separates our bikes from a lot of others is that we do all different styles of bikes. We're not set on one style, one way. We use different engines, different styles, old school, new school, choppers, low short bikes, just anything. We're willing to try just about anything or do anything, so I think that's one thing that sets us apart from most others. I like to put, older, little bit of older hot rod style. I like to do things a little more radical looking, I guess. It's some of the newer things that people are doing, but I like to keep it radical, a little bit of old school, but yeah, I still like everything clean, like, I've always learned to do it, and smooth and finished, so. Right now I would say Lucifer I'm the most proud of, just because I've actually didn't have nobody telling me I couldn't do anything on it. I could do what I wanted. The amount of time I built it in, I had to leave a few things out, but that might have been for the better. But it come out really good, and everything about it I like, and it's the one bike that's been here that I really would hate to see to go, but it will. But it'll just be another one. The next one will be better. So I don't think I'm going to stray too far from it. I'll just change it up probably and try a couple new things that I wanted to do on it. But I don't know, I might do something totally different when time comes. I feel like I'm carrying on the Covington legacy because, even when I do stuff my style, I think of the things that my dad would do, why I'm doing it. So, I like to keep the style we've been doing included in with ours. So it's, even our customers that we've had will recognize it, even though it's totally different style. So, because a lot of people know kind of how we build things and they like that, so keep it similar. It was awesome being picked for Biker Build Off, being included in something that's so big right now, because right now it's everybody wants to be a part of it. And it was a lot of fun too, so it's every bit worth it just to go on the ride and meet some of the people that we met. So I can't imagine how it's going to be after it airs. So the future, I really don't think about the future a whole lot, I guess. I basically focus on what's going on right now, but I think it is going more towards the old hot rod style, which is fine with me. But I think that we're still going to have the high-tech customs around as well. But I think it's still going to be strong for quite some time until, I don't know when, but I just keep going as it is right now and just try to keep new things coming, stay on top, basically. at the Houston Easy Rider show, and I brought the bike I built, Lucifer. Brought it out to show it off again in Texas. Built it for the big Texas chop-off, and won that, the whole deal.
Covington. So you guys have seen Covington has Lucifer, the yellow and silver. What color is that? Gold and silver bike out there, built after a 30s hot rod.
Paid for all the parts and machine time.
Really, that check won't bounce.
Really, I put it off as long as I could and had to do it basically in a month and a half right before the show, and worked on it pretty much day and night, non-stop. I first saw a 31 Ford in a magazine, Custom Rodder actually, and it was cool. It's called it wasn't called Lucifer, but it was on the license plate. And it was a 31 Ford. It had Raider wheels, white walls, Strombergs. It had all the cool hot rod stuff. Had exhaust similar to mine. And I saw it, and I was like, man, I want to build a bike like that. And, you know, obviously I don't build cars, so I built a bike, did the white tuck and roll on the seat just like it had, did the same style carburetors, same style pipe, wheels, and just kind of kept it low and chopped just like it was. It was chopped, channeled, and that's basically what I was going after, the old hot rod racer look. There's a lot of nice bikes at this show. I'm fairly confident just because different style, but there's a couple of other nice bikes I think I already know who's right up there with me. But I'm pretty confident. I usually am pretty confident, but I guess you gotta be. Second place, that'll work.